Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. If you want to go to the next level in life, you got to start with you. See, too many people are waiting for somebody else to come fix them, waiting for a sign, waiting for the right time. But let me ask you, how long are you going to keep waiting? Everything starts in your mind. Your thoughts shape your reality, whether you realize it or not. If you keep telling yourself that you can't do something, that you're not good enough, or that you'll never succeed, then guess what? You won't. The mind is powerful and it believes whatever you feed it. If you constantly feed it doubt, insecurity, and negativity, that's exactly what will manifest in your life. But here's the good news. You have the power to change that. You have the ability to take control of your thoughts and start speaking positivity over your life. Instead of saying, I can't, start saying, I will. Instead of thinking, I don't deserve success, start telling yourself, I am capable and I am worthy. The words you say to yourself matter. They set the tone for your actions, your decisions, and ultimately your future. Some people walk around waiting for something or someone to give them confidence. They think success will bring self-belief, but it doesn't work like that. Confidence isn't something you get after you succeed. It's something you build before you succeed. You have to believe in yourself even before you see the results. That's where faith comes in. You have to act like the person you want to become even when you're not there yet. Negative thinking is a habit, and like any habit, it can be broken. But it takes work. You have to be intentional about catching yourself when negative thoughts creep in. When you hear that little voice telling you that you're not smart enough, not talented enough, not strong enough, you have to shut it down. Replace it with something better. Every morning when you wake up, remind yourself of who you are and what you're capable of. Speak it out loud if you have to. Your mindset determines how you handle challenges. If you have a weak mindset, every little setback will make you quit. But when your mind is strong, you see obstacles as opportunities. You stop making excuses and start looking for solutions. You don't let failure define you because you know failure is just part of the process. The most successful people in the world have all failed at something, but they didn't let it stop them. They kept going because their mindset was built for success. Success isn't about making one big move, it's about the small things you do every single day. Your daily habits determine where you're going in life. You can have all the dreams and goals in the world, but if your habits don't match those goals, you're never going to get there. It's not about motivation because motivation comes and goes. It's about discipline, about showing up every day even when you don't feel like it. A lot of people waste time waiting for the perfect moment. They think they'll start working on themselves when they feel ready, when life gets easier, or when they have more time. But that day never comes. The truth is, success is built in the small, consistent actions that seem insignificant in the moment. Waking up early, reading, learning, working on your craft, exercising, eating better, being intentional with your time. Look at the most successful people in the world. They all have strict routines. They don't just wake up and go with the flow. They have a plan for their day and they stick to it. They understand that what they do every day matters more than what they do once in a while. If you want to be great at something, you have to put in the time. If you want to be successful, you have to do what successful people, and that means having the right habits. Bad habits are just as powerful as good ones, but they take you in the wrong direction. If you're constantly procrastinating, making excuses, spending hours scrolling on your phone, surrounding yourself with negativity, or doing things that don't align with your goals, you're holding yourself back. You have to replace those bad habits with good ones. And the key is to start small. You don't have to change everything overnight. Just commit to doing one small thing differently every day. If you read just 10 pages of a book every day, that's over 3,600 pages in a year. If you exercise for just 20 minutes a day, that's over 120 hours of movement in a year. Small actions compound over time. The hardest part is getting started, but once you do, momentum kicks in. When you discipline yourself to show up every day, even in the smallest way, you start seeing results. And those results will push you to keep going. The people you surround yourself with have a direct impact on your mindset, your motivation, and your success. You can have all the ambition in the world, but if you're constantly around people who doubt you, drain your energy, or don't believe in growth, it's going to hold you back. You absorb the energy of the people closest to you. If they're always negative, always complaining, always making excuses, you'll start doing the same without even realizing it. Some people don't want to see you grow because your growth reminds them of their own stagnation. They'll tell you your dreams are too big, that you should be more realistic, that you should just settle for what's comfortable. And if you listen to them long enough, you'll start believing it. You'll start shrinking yourself to fit into the small mindset they have. That's why you have to be careful about who you allow in your space. Look at the 5 people you spend the most time with. Do they inspire you? Do they push you to be better? Do they challenge you to level up? Or do they keep you stuck in the same place, engaging in the same unproductive habits? If the people around you are growing, then chances are you're not either. If you want to change your life, you have to start by changing your environment. Success leaves clues. If you want to be more successful, more confident, more disciplined, you need to start surrounding yourself with people who already have those qualities. You need to be around people who are doing better than you so you can learn from them. People who encourage you, who celebrate your wins instead of feeling threatened by them. People who talk about ideas, opportunities, and solutions, not gossip, drama, and problems. Sometimes, the hardest part of growth is realizing that certain relationships no longer serve you. It's not about being better than anyone, it's about choosing what's best